Good morning, grade ones. Today is Wednesday, and we are going to continue to look at which number is larger or which number is smaller. And if you remember yesterday, we're going to look at which first, the ones or the tens? We look at the tens, right? So that's where we're going to start, I actually have 4 numbers today that we're going to start to put in order. And we're going to start with the smallest and put them in order till we get to the biggest number, okay? So let's go through, and I would like you to say each number out loud as I point to them, okay? So say them out loud. 51, 14, 28, 65. Okay, I'm going to go along and I'm going to underline the tens in each number so that we can start to compare them. This has 5 tens, 1 10, 2 tens, and 6 tens. Do you think you can help me find the smallest number? The smallest number has the least amount of tens. Right, we have 14 is our smallest number because it only has 1 10. Okay, I'm going to cross out 14 because we've now done 14. Okay, now we're going to go through with our next number. Okay, what is the next number? So what is the next smallest number? Because we're building them up from smallest to biggest. So we have 51, 28, and 65. Looking at the tens, which one has the smallest number of tens? 28. It only has 2. So 28 is going to be my next number. And I'm going to cross it out. Okay? Now I have 2 numbers left. And I know the biggest number is going to go in the last box. Which number has the most tens? Which one has the most tens? This one, right? 65, because it has 6 tens. So I'm going to put 65 in the last box because I know it has the most tens. It's the biggest. And now I only have 1 left. And what comes next if I'm putting them in smallest? 14, 28, and 51 is going to come next. Okay, so I took my 4 numbers and I started with the smallest and I worked my way up. Okay. Now I'm going to give us 4 new numbers, and let's see if you can help me to put these 4 numbers in our boxes. Okay, and we're going to start with the smallest again. Okay. Okay, so the smallest, we're going to start with the tens. Let's do the tens. What number? Oh, sorry, we didn't do the numbers. Let's say the numbers out loud. 21, 27, 32, 81. Okay, so let's go along and look at the tens. This 21 has 2 tens. 27 has 2 tens. 32 is 3 tens. And 81 has 8 tens. So the smallest number, we're looking at the smallest number of tens. Well, both of these numbers have 2 tens. Now I need to look at the ones. This number has 1 1, and this one has 7 ones. So which one is the smallest? Say it out loud. 21. They have the same tens, so I'm going to cover up the tens, and now I'm just going to look at the ones. We've got 1 and a 7. Well, I know 1 is the smallest. So 21, and I'm going to put an X through it. Then I know my next one is 27. Put an X in it. I can do the last box because it's the biggest number. That has the most tens. And that number is, say it out loud, 81, because it has 8 tens. And then last, I just have 1 number left and 1 box to fill, and that is 32. Okay? So what you're going to do in your workbook today, you're going to do exercise 52. And I am going to give you 4 numbers, and you're going to write them in, and you're going to tell me what's the smallest number and what's the greatest number, okay? And you're going to put them in order, and they're going to give you the first number, and then you fill in the rest in that order for exercise 52, and that's just 1 page for today, okay? And we will see you tomorrow.